Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hollywood Stars, Stories, Articles, and More. This is Angela Arden, and as usual, I will be narrating an article or telling a story about Hollywood stars, Hollywood, or the Hollywood industry. In tonight's episode, we are focusing on the amazingly talented, glamorous, cool, special Amy Winehouse. I'm going to read an article from Billboard.com. It was their last article, or rather their last interview with her before she transcended from this earth. And we miss you, Amy. We miss your presence. This article took place July 27th of 2011, and it is by Mark Schneider. Title: Amy Winehouse talked future family in last interview. This article, by the way, is not very long, but it is the last Billboard interview that we have from her upon this earth before she left for heaven. And so I chose it for that reason, and for that reason I think it is very special. And it begins. In what is being described as Amy Winehouse's final interview, the often troubled chanteuse didn't talk about drugs or messy breakups or rehab. Instead, while in the midst of a recording session with Tony Bennett in March, Winehouse struck a humble tone, talking about her insecurities, a possible jazz album, and offering her outlook for the future. "I'm not a natural-born performer," she told The Telegraph. "I'm a natural singer, but I'm quite shy, really." Winehouse spent the tail end of her 27 years, which came to an end on July 23rd, in self-destruct mode. But on that day in early spring, she was an appreciative admirer, trying to keep from crying at the sight of one of her idols. "I'm so happy to be here," she beamed to Bennett while they recorded Body and Soul. "It's a story to tell my grandchildren, to tell their grandchildren, to make sure they tell their grandchildren." Subtitle: Amy's Back in Black returns to top 10 of Billboard 200. The interviewer describes Winehouse as obviously nervous during the sessions, but that she appeared healthier, and I'm adding the word more here, and more fuller-figured than she had in years. "I grew up listening to your records," she told Bennett. "You taught me how to sing." They did take after take of the track, each of which Winehouse swayed her elastic voice in different directions. Not that she thought she was any good. "I'm my own worst critic, and if I don't pull off what I think I wanted to do in my head, then I won't be a happy girl," she said. Subtitle: Photos, Amy's Greatest Moments, Amy Winehouse Chart History. The sessions, which took place at Abbey Road Studios, must have inspired the singer, who said she wanted to record a more purist jazz album at some point in her career. She also talked a bit about professional development. "I would love to study guitar or trumpet," she said. I can play a lot of different instruments adequately, but nothing really well. If you play an instrument, it makes you a better singer. The more you play, the better you sing. The more you sing, the better you play. Tony Bennett is releasing his Duets 2 album on Columbia Records on September 20th. Okay, and we have reached the end of the interview and the article. If you liked this, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Check out my other interviews on this page, and hopefully there'll be stories and other things too in the future. This is only my 4th episode. So, if you'd like to subscribe, go ahead and hit that long rectangular button that says subscribe. And if you'd like to hear about upcoming episodes, interviews, stories, as they are produced, hit that bell. Now you go be the star of your own life. Bye now.